Hey everybody, this is Gary Ugarek. Yeah, I go through cars like most people go through socks and underwear. I just purchased a brand new 2013 Mustang GT Premium Edition, and thought I'd give you guys a little walkthrough in regards to the car. Now, this is the gauge cluster, and this has what's called the 4.2-inch LED track apps display. Now, how to navigate through this is as simple as using that directional button system on the steering wheel, which this has the radio controlled steering wheel button thingy. Sorry it's early, I'm tired. Ford got rid of the buttons that were down here with the GT Premiums and moved it up to here for steering wheel navigation. So this is what the main menu looks like. So you have gauge mode, and if you hit the direction button to the left, it'll tell you have 240 miles to empty. Now see the little white dot near gauge detail? If you move it over, it gives you the list of gauges. And move over again, it'll tell you your air to fuel ratio. Now the car's not running, this was the last air to fuel ratio the car had. Okay, and then it gives you, pushing down, you get your cylinder head temperature, your inlet air temperature, the oil temperature, normal to low, low to high, and your volts. It's a fun little toy to play around with. I mean, simple as just, pushing a button. Now, if you want to come back out to the main menu, you can also scroll through here and choose your options. But, going back out to the main menu, now you have your trip meters. Now, these I've had a little bit of fun with. Oops, gotta go get that. Now, right now, it of course is the timer's going because the car's in run mode. I've used 2.8 gallons of fuel since I bought the car, and I've put 66.5 miles on it since I purchased it, and I'm averaging 23.1 miles to the gallon. Now, if you hold the button to reset, resets everything, which is cool. And if you scroll to the right, that's your other trip meter, which I try to keep in tune with the car's actual mileage. Okay, so we back out. Now you can go to fuel economy. Now this is what I was averaging driving at home in stop and go kind of traffic, which is not too bad. And you can hold the button here to reset this, and it takes it back down to 0. And you can move over to the thing now. It gives you a fuel history, so you can do it by last 5 minutes, and you can do it also by 30 minutes, and I think 15 is the other. Track apps. This is what everybody's really on about. Now, this is the gauge that tells you your G-forces, how much you're accelerating and braking, and what kind of G's you're pulling left and right. My hardest brake was 0.72, so almost 3/4 of a G, and just over a half an acceleration, and that wasn't pushing it. You have your acceleration timer. You can do 0 to 30, 0 to 60, 0 to 100, your 0 to 8, your eighth mile, and your quarter. So basically, you come here, go to there. You could do an automatic start, so when the car goes, it'll take off and start on its own. Now, brake performance. They have 60 to 0 and 100 to 0. And it tells you how long it'll take you to brake. And that's pretty much it there. And as you can see, simple of just navigating and pressing OK. And then you can view and clear your results. So it's actually... And you can clear all the data so you always have it set. So if we go back up to... go back up to accelerometer, it should be reset. No, it didn't reset. Let's try it again. May not reset that screen. I don't know. I just got it yesterday, so I'm not 100% on everything. Now, if we back out to the main page, settings. Now, this is where you can do your vehicle, your lamps, your locks, your menu control, your oil life reset, your steering feel, which is really good. Here's your auto lamp delay. You can do 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. The locks automatically unlock and automatically lock. And the auto unlock is basically when you open the door handle. So, menu control is for how you want your menu. Do you want it standard? Do you want it memory on? It's really up to you. Obviously, the oil life reset is plus OK to hold. And they actually give you options now where you want to set it. So, obviously, this brand new car, brand new oil, so you want to have it at 100%. There's 3 modes for the steering. I choose Sport because I like it to be tighter, you know. So who doesn't like it tight, right? And again, you're back at the top with your auto lamp delay. My color, this is how you set the dashboard. You have your gauge, your halo, your ambient, and you can choose 3 set my own colors, which give you 125 different combinations. And then your information center is for my key. I don't have any my keys programmed, just 2 admin keys. And then you have your system check. Oil life, charging, doors, trunk, brakes, tire pressure, fuel, and that's it. So that's pretty much the gauge display on the 2013 GT Premium. The speedometer, 0 to 160. And then they have your fuel gauge and whatnot over there. So you can't really see it, but I have my gauge set to red with a green outline. Getting close to Christmas, you know. The radio system's pretty much the same, and I did go with the 6-speed manual transmission this time around. But it has the auto sensing for the mirror, so you don't have to mess with that yourself. You know, you can do the phone, do the clock. The only thing I'm missing is the heated leather seats. But I also have the Microsoft Sync system, traction control, your hazards, and your trunk release, and coin holders, which has my Gatorade, and pretty much leather seats. Now, this is something that my 2011 didn't have, is ratcheting headrests, so you can set it to where you like it. Ooh. But everything else is pretty much the same in the car as my 2011. It's actually a nice car. I'm still not sold on the front end too much, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. So why don't we go outside and take a look at the outside of the car. This is the outside of the Mustang. Again, I'm not sold on the front end, but fuck it. All the hoods now have the car has the GT500 front end. I don't know why they changed it, but whatever. To me, it looks like a mean-ass monster coming at you. You now have actual functioning hood vents that help dissipate the heat. And when I open the hood, I'll show you. Now, I already did some changes. I changed my coil over in plenum. So, this is the hood. I changed the factories over because I had these from my 2011. They bolted right on, or snapped right in, I should say. But still the same 5.0 engine. The only difference this time is this one produces 420 horsepower, so the factory says, compared to the 412. And there's those vents, actual functioning vents. And it's on both sides. But as you can see, it's pretty much the standard layout as the other ones. The only thing with how they tweaked the engine was the oil delivery is set up a little differently. But otherwise, it's really the same motor. You have your AC sticker. Now, on top of your AC stickers, you have your OBD2 classifications. Batteries towards the back of the motor compartment. Your fuse panel is there. This is your coolant reservoir system. Oil fill cap is there. Oil check is down there in the yellow. Brake reservoir system. Cold air induction air box. And of course all your math sensoring for the cold air induction. This came with the basic wheel package pretty much like my 2011 did. So, you know, those rims have got to go. But this is basically the car's body lines. It's 4-wheel disc brake with anti-lock. They actually put the GT500 mud flaps on this time. So that's good because with the overspray from tire shine and Everything else, you don't get the body all messed up. Now, they did change the back end a little bit. They put the full blackout taillight system on it. Your dual exhaust outlets, which actually gives you room to do quad out. I've seen some people doing that, so that's kind of nice. It's still got the same capless fuel filler system, so not much has changed. It was just mostly cosmetic shit here and there, but that is pretty much the car as a whole. This is one time I can actually open the trunk. I usually don't, but the 5.0 mat is mine. I took it from my 2011. There's the original factory mats, but if you can see inside, you get a lot of room in the trunk. And of course, it's got the handle for when you kidnap somebody and they want to get out. So that took all the fun out of kidnapping. At least that's what the Mafia said. These are my other coilover covers, and then there's the factory plenum. You know, like I said, they just snap right on and off. So there was the factory one, the factory coilover cover box was there, and there's another set of other ones that I keep. But pretty much that's the car as a whole. So, and mine was number 63,153 off the assembly line compared to my 2011, which was 902. I can give you a wider shot of the interior. And of course, it's sitting on 18-inch tires. And the manufacturing date was 10/12, so October 2012. So the car only sat on the lot. It was actually manufactured according to the COO on 10/31, which was a Wednesday, and the dealer received it on 11/10, and I took possession of it on the 24th. So I've had it one day so far. And of course, you got the driver's side airbag seats. The airbags are in both seats, which is real nice. I mean, again, it's identical to my 2011, which the video is on YouTube. I have the headrest flapped down. I'm going to put them back up in a bit, but as you can see, no room for real adults. Door panels are pretty much everything the same. This has the Shaker 500 system, so it does kick. The door sills light up. Again, for most of the functionality for illumination of the interior, the ambient lighting, you can look at my 2011 video. But again, it's pretty much the same damn car. Oh, they forgot to take a piece of plastic off over there. Oh well, shit happens. It's got the auto headlight system. The nice thing is these actually have HID projectors. It's a full HID system in the front headlights. And actually the fog lights have them. So, I mean, you get a few upgrades here and there, but nothing super special. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the walk around and have a nice day.